back to another episode of the Geeks for Geek podcast.
This is your host, Charlie Radio Williams.
And I'm Mayliz.
And this is Sean Luc.
Welcome back to another episode of the Geeks for Geek podcast.
Testing.
You're good, and I can hear myself loud and clear.
All right, great.
We Gucci, baby.
So
we Gucci.
it's already recording, so let's
Here to our invisible vodka.
we can't drinking episodes.
Cheers.
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 Oh, that's a spicy water.
Spicy. All right.
It's a spicy water.
The spicy water. You might want to get that checked out. Why is it spicy water?
I don't know, but
I mean, if it's seltzer water, it could be spicy water.
yeah, but that's sparkling water too.
What kind of Karen mess is to call seltzer water spicy water?
Okay, well, you know what? These are the same people that calls mayonnaise spicy. So you know.
And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Geeks for Geek podcast. I'm your host, Charlie Radio Williams.
This is Sean Luc.
And I'm Mayliz.
Oh, that's how you're going to start off the show? You're just going to start off like be trying to portray that you're all nice and pretty? Can we get the real Mayliz out here?
Nice and pretty.
Can we get the?
Are you calling me ugly?
Not calling you ugly. I'm just
Are
saying
you
that.
calling my fiance
First of
ugly?
all, I'm not calling anybody ugly. I'm just saying that behind the scenes you're more aggressive and more. I'm just saying. Can we do this the correct way? All right. Don't set a false tone for the episode. Don't set a false tone. That's what I'm saying.
But there are no false tones. Everyone here is genuine. Everyone here is
I don't know
straightforward.
about that. I'm scared.
Oh, so I'm
Scared.
not genuine?
I'm scared.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new episode of the Geeks for Geek podcast. We are here. We're a shoot the shit podcast. We are just here to have fun, enjoy ourselves, and get back into the groove of podcasting. That's why you see us in this nice little horror house setup. But you know, over time, things will, start illuminating better and whatnot. We'll probably put some backgrounds in there. You know, these things called I Hate Charles in the background. Who knows? Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Hey, what's up, bro? How you doing?
I've always known you hated me. It's okay. I'm glad you put it out on air. Ladies and gentlemen, it's nothing new. It's been, 3-4 years since we've been doing the podcast off and on. Sean has had a hatred for me. He calls himself the face of the podcast or of G4G or Sketchfed. And I just want to make this very clear that if something was to ever happen to me, if I ever disappear, the person that I would like you guys to look for is Mayliz.
What? Why me?
Because Sean would just be an accomplice and you would be the mastermind. Let's be honest. You watch YouTube law shows. You're into the horror genre. There's been countless times off air, like I've said at the very beginning, that there has been threats. And because we don't have an HR department that I can report to, I'm literally scared for my life.
You do know that there are people out there that you can report it to, that is outside the business.
Ooh, the cops? I ain't no snitch.
You hear this shit? He's afraid of me.
Listen, I got nothing to say. I'm not afraid of you. I've never been afraid of you a day in my life, but that's because we are two very cheesy, dorky people that are together.
Yeah.
So we have similar interests in that way.
Yeah.
So there's been no reason to be scared.
It's all right, Sean. Wink twice and the camera will catch it. I'll give you a marker. You can put a dot on your hand. He winked. He was winking.
No, I didn't.
You know I can see this, right? Yeah, I can we can play this back and I can see it.
I'm pretty sure you can. Right? And there was something in my eye and I was just going like this, just trying to fix something that was in my eye, just trying to do that, just making sure get it out, get the gunk out.
And it was in December that you guys got engaged, right?
Yes, we got engaged on Christmas Eve.
Oh, see, that's very romantic and very memorable. I was there.
It was cheesy.
It was cheesy.
But the reason I bring that up is we're now in February, we're recording this episode, and even though Sean is saying that he's not scared of you, I think that he is trying to set the tone that he loves you so much that there's no reason for him to ever be afraid of you because love makes you want to be with the person that you're with. But with that being said, I think he's also saying that because really deep down he is afraid of you for the same reasons that I'm afraid of you, and he doesn't want to be on the record of making it seem like he's not afraid of you while we are recording this both on audio and on camera. So I just pretty much putting out there what
You know what? I am glad that we are actually together for the Geeks for Geek podcast now. You know, because we can literally now, in real time, create expressions.
Yes. I'm happy for that, and I think that I'm very proud of you two unifying, or at the beginning of your journey of union. You know.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm really happy.
Ladies and gentlemen, Geektopians out there, because that is a word that we use. Sean is wearing a proud Geektopian shirt. You can't see it, but if you're watching this on YouTube, you can see it, or if you're watching it on TikTok, Instagram.
There you go. Proud Geeks.
I just want to go back to what I said earlier, and to get off of the idea that you guys are engaged with each other. Ladies and gentlemen, if I or Sean Luc both disappear, the person you need to report is you're not seeing, but well, I'm just gonna say Mayliz.
Why?
Just report her. Why? What do you mean why?
I've done nothing to you. I've done nothing to you. What have I done?
You done things.
Like?
I'm waiting. I want to hear this.
Right. Thank you.
You know what? My therapist told me that I shouldn't speak about nightmares out loud. And
Nightmares?
there are things that I have experienced, both demonic and spiritualistic, that I feel like have come towards me because I've been targeted. And as a dear friend that you are, let's be honest, you target me. It's because you smell blood in the water.
I targeted you.
Yes.
And what has happened?
I can't speak about those things.
Why?
I promise Sean.
What?
He never said anything to me.
Deep down,
so
I promise Sean. Deep down, I told Sean like I would never bring these things up. I'm sorry that this is how we're starting off the first episode.
No. We're starting this because now I'm very freaking curious about this. Does this mean, like, let me ask you a question then.
Okay.
Right? Do you feel like you're the main character in this story?
Ooh. I feel all right, when I hang out with you guys, I feel like I'm an NPC.
Really?
No, sorry. No, I'm wrong.
No.
So I feel like when I'm in social environments, I am an NPC.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
When I'm in and then I feel like when I'm, depending on who I'm with, I feel like I shift between either being the A character or the B character.
Okay.
So when I hang out with you guys, I feel like I'm the A character.
So, okay, the Geektopians, just bear with me for this because I've always admired this story. And yes, the fact that we're talking about relationships and the fact that we're engaged and all that stuff, it's because there's this ideology that everybody believes they're the main character of their own story.
No, I'm a B character.
How so?
I think I'm a B character because I feel like I come across as I can be supportive. I have a side that is kind of like a Slytherin character, Slytherin-esque. So I can be adventurous, I can be curious, but I don't think I ever try to make the show about me. I think I always try to be a supportive character. That's just my interpretation. I think I try to be a supportive character.
I mean, it's very interesting because the way I see it, there are times where I am the main character of a story.
You're always the main
character.
Not always. Not always.
This is coming from the person, ladies and gentlemen, that walks around saying that they are the face. The face. They are the face.
You're you're always the main character.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. However,
okay,
there are times where I'm not the main character. I'm the side character, or I'm the NPC, where I just see something happening in the background. I'm like, damn, that sucks, and keep on moving.
You know, sometimes you're built like a side piece. What? Because he said he feels like he's the side character. I'm just letting him know, like you know, you are like the side piece. The side piece.
How?
You are, you know.
And why are you mentioning this in front of her?
Ooh, because she needs to know what she's getting into. The side piece. What? It's like, be honest. Like, and we're not going to dive into our relationship because I think y'all are selfish for even bringing it up. but it's more of like when you hang out with Sean is so cool that you don't look at the main dish. You look at the mac and cheese on the side. You look at the mashed potatoes on the side. He's like one of those. So I say he's like the side piece, you know? He's a side piece.
That's
No.
not what that means
I'm
at all.
I'm sorry.
He's just starting shit.
I know he's starting shit.
He's starting shit.
Moi?
Yes.
Never.
Yeah,
Never.
you freaking anime villain.
I am an anime villain. I am not. No, I am. I don't think I'm ever an antagonist, right? I'm never. I'm like a anti-hero. I'm an anti-hero.
Okay,
I'm an anti.
I've been playing way too much D&D, and I think of like chaotic good and chaotic lawful.
Yeah, I'm
and
like an
whatnot.
anti-hero. Like, what about you, man?
I think I'm a side character. Honestly,
All right. Why do you feel like you're a side character?
I don't know. It's just sometimes I feel like I'm in everybody else's world.
Oh.
Like, I feel that a lot of the time where I feel like I'm in everybody else's world. Like, I'm never the main person. Like, everything's like about me type thing. I never really had that thought. So I always feel like I'm just a side character.
So you never once had a moment where it's like, oh my God, this is my moment. This is me. I need to do something, but this is my turn.
Really?
You know what? In you answering this question, it says so much about you.
What?
Because that's A character energy right there.
That's A character
That's
energy?
A character energy. Like it's like, let's be honest. In most animes, the protagonist never knows that he is the protagonist or she is the protagonist. So that's A character energy to be like, I've always felt like I am the B character. That's something the A character was like. Lazy.
I don't know.
He's your
Like,
friend.
So-
I
no.
don't know.
Like he brings a good point.
Okay.
A lot of these big time main character peoples in animes, and stuff like that, they feel like they don't feel like they're the main character. They feel like whoever they bring in is the characters in general. Like, for example, Dragon Ball Z, right? Goku is the main character. However, he doesn't feel like he's the main character because he always wants to bring in other people.
That's a lie. Goku knows he's the main character. He feels like he's the main character. All right. If it's like that TikTok where like somebody's like, "Oh, I'm the best at something," and like they play the audio like Goku knocking on your door, like, "Hey, it's me, Goku." Like Goku knows who he is. Vegeta knows he is a B character.
He hates it.
All right. He knows. So a person who knows that they're a B character, they know. You know when you're a B character. And I don't think it's about self-esteem. I just think that there are moments that you just know that you are along for the ride, but that moment is not about you. That moment is just you being there. Now, the question is, what's the difference between being a B character in someone's story or in somebody's life and being an NPC?
Right. What is because
whenever I feel like I'm an NPC, is like when I'm at a concert, because I don't know who's, and this is how I guess I look at the universe. I don't know who at that concert is like living their moment,
Right.
and I'm just a background character.
that's
And
just there.
yeah, you know.
But I feel like that's majority of life. Like you. This is why I say everybody's the main character of their story, because you may see yourself as an NPC, but others can see you as a B character. Others can see you as an A character, right? Interpretation is always based on the eye of the beholder.
Well, I think this conversation is more about like how do you recognize, and not saying that like you should live your life walking down the street like, oh, this is the moment that I am the B character. I just think I just think that there's moments that you like realize like, nah, like this is B character energy. This is me in my B moment.
I get it.
I'm supporting.
You know, and it could be something as grandiose as, helping someone out of a bad spot. Or it could be something as small and minute as, having someone, someone asks you for directions.
Okay.
And then at that moment, you become the B character because you literally helped them.
I disagree. I think the moment that somebody asks you for direction, you're NPC.
How so?
You're NPC. You're pretty much standing there with the quest bubble, to help the person get to the next level or get to the direction that they're headed in.
I mean,
You're giving somebody directions. You're the NPC.
I would have to agree with that.
You know.
Then where does the line get drawn between B character and NBC? Wow. Ding ding ding.
Oh my god.
NPC.
Where is the line drawn?
Yeah.
So, all right, and I'm gonna use this conversation. I think when you know you're the A character, I think that's this very distinct situation that you know, like that moment is about you. Like whether if it's a leadership role, whether if it's like, hey, I'm taking charge, whether if it's like being heavily flirtatious or in a moment, like you know when it's your moment. Like and you just have your people, your support, they're just rallying against you, rallying up for you. You know when you're in your B moment, when you are now not worried about you, but you're putting your friend or somebody forward to help them elevate or get to whatever the next level is for the quest. I guess that's like Frodo and Sam. Like Sam is a B character, you know. Mr. Frodo, I can't carry it for you, but I can help you carry it. That's a bad impression. And then
we're not here to do impressions.
Then there's the moment when you're NPC, and I think when you're the NPC, you're not putting any thought into anything. You're just there. You're at a moment. You're at a place, and whatever engagement happens, it happens, and you just don't think about it. You keep moving.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I honestly think that we meet the people that we're supposed to meet in our lives, whether if it's positive or negative, but we meet them in the moments of our life that we're supposed to meet them. And I think that it's in those moments that the B and NPC. So to answer your question about the line, with that thought, I think that in those moments when we meet people and we encounter them, and you know that you're encountering somebody that you're supposed to meet, I think in those moments you can tell the difference between, oh, this is an NPC moment and this is me being a B character moment.
Okay.
Yeah, that was deep.
Yeah, this is really deep. This is really deep.
I respect that.
So, yeah.
That was
What
good.
made you ask that question about being like a main character or side character?
Because I'm always curious to know, if people themselves feel like they're a main character in life, right? Like for me, yes, there are points where I do feel like I'm the main character, mainly because a lot of people tend to rely on me to do certain things, right? But that also applies to other people as well.
But what couldn't that equate to B character energy too? Like being a main character. Well, you're right. What are we going based on? If we're going based off an anime, yes, being the main character, you definitely are in a role where everybody thinks that you are responsible enough to handle something and take care of it. Where you're just kind of like, I just want to go home.
Yeah.
I just want to go to school.
Yeah.
You know, I don't.
But I mean, outside of anime, where else would that kind of energy be?
Fantasy books, fantasy novels.
Yeah.
Space.
Mr. Potter.
Yeah, you know. I think space westerns.
Oh,
Space westerns.
space opera westerns.
Yeah, you'll see that type of energy
the
too.
yin westerns. Yeah.
Well, kind of. Luke, and first of all, discretion. I'm not even going to get into my whole hatred with.
We're not going there. We're not going there.
But Luke, technically, is not an A character.
So he's a B character.
He's a B character.
Who's the A character then?
Palpatine.
But Palpatine didn't even show up until the second movie.
I don't think A character energy means you have to be on screen. A character energy just means you have to
So that's
exist.
a whole nother thing now of when it comes to, I guess, animation or television, is A character energy and then B character energy.
Yeah.
So now we're just talking, first it was just like in real life and on screen. Now it's just like, well.
What do you want, May? It's a shoot the shit show.
I mean, we're shooting a lot of shit.
Shooting a lot of shit, May.
I'm just trying to understand here.
I got one. A good example. Godzilla is a B character,
How so?
and the human beings are the A characters.
How so? Besides Godzilla -1.
He's the B character.
Which we didn't see yet.
He's the B because Godzilla is a force of nature. He's just doing himself. Mankind has evolved to a place where they have overtaken their place in nature. So really, mankind is the A character because they're the one who are dealing with the actual dilemma, where Godzilla just minding his business being the B character.
I have to disagree, only because if you look at everything that goes on, Godzilla becomes the A character, especially when another antagonistic character comes in and he has to be the one to become the alpha.
Oh,
in
like
the
when
story.
another monarch shows up and Godzilla has to take down that monarch. You're saying that's when he becomes the A character.
Well, Monarch is not the word, but I get what you're saying.
Isn't it Monarch?
Monarch is the company.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the company.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, this whole entire time I thought the monsters were just monarchs.
No, they're kaijus.
Oh, you're right. You're right. So yeah. You know, I'm gonna take a pause for a moment. Y'all can talk amongst yourselves.
They're kaijus, and you know, they're one of my favorite kaijus, by the way. You know, but I think that in that instance, Godzilla then becomes the A character because he is the primary force that is driving the rest of the story, if you will, along with other people helping him.
But who's witnessing and telling this story? It's not Godzilla. Godzilla isn't in the moment.
So you
of
mean to
fighting
tell
another...
me? You mean to tell me now the fate maker or the note taker is now the A character in every story?
Yes.
How so? When technically note takers should be NPCs.
You know, there are moments on this podcast that I feel like I have to defend myself. In this case, I'm completely fit.
There's no law. There's no lawyers here.
I don't feel like I have to defend
I don't think
myself.
we've ever had a lawyer on our podcast.
I don't feel like I have to defend myself. These are the moments that I talk about that I feel highly attacked. I say my point of view. You guys want me to defend my point of view, which is a very valid thing that you guys want me to do, but because you guys want me to do it, that is tough.
I think he just contradicted himself. In the matter of 5 seconds, this man contradicted himself not once, but twice.
It's called B character energy.
No,
No.
This B character.
no, that's NPC energy,
Oh.
and your NPC character right now is the crazy aloof.
Don't typecast me. All right, don't typecast me. I know who I am. All
No,
right.
he's the NPC that's going through a glitch.
He's the NPC that crashes the
Oh
game.
wait, so
Yeah.
may I have you ask that? So, because this is my diversion from your question.
Done.
Do you if in A, B, and NPC characters, are you aware when you glitch? Like, what is that like when you glitch?
Have you ever seen the movie Free Guy?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, where like you realize that something is wrong, like the coffee scene.
Okay.
The coffee scene where he asks for something different and she has no idea what's going on.
Okay.
So I feel like that's what happens when you're glitching, to the point where it's like you get something different or something different happens and you have no goddamn idea what to do.
So do you think? I'm going to go back to your question of where is the line? Do you think that the transition between knowing when you're A, B, and NPC?
What the hell are we in the Matrix now?
No,
Like,
because think about it. That in
we're having deja vu.
But in that moment, right? So you know, like I said, based on the terms of like when you're in your A character moment, because you know that everything's about you. But there's a moment where you know that this moment is not about you, and I guess that's more of a sense of self-awareness. So in that moment of self-awareness, is that a glitch? That you are now glitching, and the program is taking over, and now you're the B character, or when you're NPC and you're neither A or B character, the moment you transition out of NPC, is that a glitch?
So
We're gonna have the government come knocking on our door.
pretty much. So I take that analogy and spin it further.
Okay.
Right?
We're breaking fourth walls here.
Yeah. A game that I'm very fond of recently,
Okay.
Spider-Man 2.
Okay.
Right? In Spider-Man 2, characters that would normally be NPC characters, you actually end up playing as them through certain parts of the story.
Okay.
Right? So does that mean that they are no longer NPC characters going forward? Or does that mean that for that small moment, they become A, B characters, right? And then regale themselves back to NPC? It's not a glitch.
Well, that's a little bit different because, and I'll use the same video game that we're talking about. when you're playing the main character, because you are playing the character, you're pretty much playing God. So you get to see the A character, the B character, and all the NPCs. I think this is a little bit different where it's more of you not playing the A, B, and NPC. It's more of you just know that, hey, in this moment, I am an NPC because I'm just in a location. I'm just in a space. Now, when you transition to that, when the NPC transition into a glitch space, that they didn't become the main focus, I think that's just is what it is. That like we're living multiple stories. We're either living a story that we are support. We're living stories that are our own stories, and then we're living the base social story. And I think it's more of kind of in a form of self-awareness or hyper self-awareness, where you just realize what moment you are NPC, B character, A character. And even to take it one step further, when you know you're the antagonist.
Yeah.
Because I don't think talking about
but being an antagonist, is that separate from being A, B, and PC? Because I don't think so.
Yeah, I do. Because I think that the A character never looks at himself as a protagonist. He just knows that he's the A character. He just knows that the moment.
Yeah, but then in that case, let's go to comics.
Okay.
Magneto, right?
Yeah, but every villain sees himself as a hero.
Right. So they themselves see themselves as the A character.
Yeah, but he doesn't walk around talking about I'm the antagonist.
No.
Now,
but
someone like the Joker, he walks around like.
Okay, first of all, that character we can't really discuss because he is a personification of chaos. So at any point in time, he can transition through all three, right? And still give off the same A energy.
So I think it comes down to the eye of the beholder. And we're just bringing the episode full circle.
Yeah.
Because we're about to wrap it up. And
This is what I deal with all the time. I'm just here, and they're just, yeah. So, yeah, I'm just here.
And this is why I want to bring it back to full circle. 'Cause I'm happy with the question that you asked, Sean.
So right now, I am the NPC.
No,
That's-
she's actually the B character. You're actually the B character.
Ooh, she's not the B character.
No, what? You guys are transitioning between A and B, and I'm just the NPC.
No, you-
No,
Just
because
there.
you have had meaningful conversation in this. So therefore, you are not the NPC.
Yes, you're the you're the antagonist. You're the
I don't know
you're,
about all that.
you're the villain of the group.
Okay, so explain yourself.
See, that's just something that the antagonist would want someone to do.
So me asking you for an explanation is antagonist.
I'm not on trial here. I'm not on trial here. I'm just an NPC.
You're not an NPC.
I'm an NPC.
No, you're not.
So you're telling me what qualifies me as an NPC? I'm just an NPC. NPC.
So NPC doesn't have A, B, or NPC quality. Antagonist, I should say.
I feel like you're questioning if I am glitching into an A and B situation. I am just an NPC. I am here in the moment. I'm just living the moment. And that's it. You guys are making it seem like I'm throwing accusations out there to say that you are the antagonist of the group. That is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, in the group, you are definitely the antagonist.
Okay, so we're gonna have to end this episode now
God.
because we're about to have one less host,
Yeah.
and we're gonna replace him with one of our cats.
Why are you
Yes.
guys always trying to replace me? Antagonist.
That's not antagonistic behavior. That is
Villains.
literally
guys are-
retributistic.
you guys are villains.
retributistic. Retributistic?
See?
Is that a word?
You're glitching.
Oh my God.
Anyway, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on this episode of the G for Geek podcast. I'm your host, Charlie Radio Williams.
This is Sean Luc.
And this is Mayliz.
And as always, we are out of here. You can check us out on TikTok, YouTube, as well as Instagram, and our Facebook page, G for Geek podcast.
Yes, we have the Facebook. We have the Instagram. Apparently, we're on the TikTokies.
That's it.
We don't have
more.
OnlyFans?
No. Only Geeks.
Only orcs.
Only orcs. All right, yeah, we're out of here. Peace
All
out.
right, bye,
Peace out.
guys.
Bye. Oh, yeah.